Hi, everybody. This is Sarah Romine, and I'm the librarian at Woodstone. I just wanted to welcome all of you tweaks to this HEWE PD journey that we're going to do this summer. I think it'll be a great learning experience for all of us. As we get started, I just wanted to show you a couple of things that might make getting into Twitter a little bit easier. Natalie and I are hoping to do some of these quick videos instead of trying to meet with people. So I thought I'd just give this one a shot as we're learning. So this is your Twitter feed, obviously, and I just wanted to show you a couple of things that are confusing or that can be confusing when you're just starting. So this is your Twitter handle whenever you have that @ thing, and people use that to basically tag people, like if you are tagging someone on Facebook, except they use the Twitter handle instead of the full name, like you would do on Facebook. Also, sometimes people include these little links here. These are link shorteners. Because you only have the 150 characters, some people will use goo.gl or bit.ly link shorteners, or I think this one is for Instagram. But it basically takes this long link, and instead of using all of those characters, you can shorten it into a shorter link so that you have more room for your writing. So that confused me at first. I had no idea what all these goos and bits and things were, and so once I learned that, it made things much more enjoyable. Also, people will include hashtags in their posts so that they can be linked to whatever hashtag that is. For example, TextEduChat is, this is actually a principle, and TextEduChat is a chat that happens once a week about obviously educational topics in Texas. And so he is just posting his tweet must have had something to do with that hashtag or that chat. So he wanted to include it there. And you can also search by those hashtags. So for example, if I wanted to search the HEWE PD hashtag, you would see the different things that have already been posted here. There's my book a day that I finished on the baseball field this morning. Other people have started posting in here. I think it's great if we could all post some introductions. You can include a picture or not, but maybe your grade level. That way we can start to get to know each other. So you can definitely search by those. I also wanted to show you one other tool that was super helpful to me. When I first started Twitter, I would read all these great articles and I would retweet them so they would save in my, home feed, but I could never find them again because you know how many tweets happen in a day. And so at TCEA, my first year that I started tweeting, I learned about this, I don't know what it is, an app, a website, a place called Pocket, where you can store blog articles and tweets and things like that so that you can find them. So basically you create a Pocket account, and actually it's getpocket.com. If you're on the website, you can get apps for your phone, and once you make an account, then if you're using Google, you would want to get the Google extension, which is this little thing up here. On your phone, it's just basically an app. And so when you have an article or a tweet that you want to save, for example, this is a link to an article about what every teacher should know about reading. And if I want to save it to my Pocket, I'm on my computer. So I would just click the little link up there and it would say page saved, and then I could tag it if I wanted reading or educational article or something like that. If you're on your phone, once you've installed the app, when you're in Twitter, you'll have those three little dots if you actually click on the tweet itself, and you'll have those three little dots at the bottom. Actually right here, okay, right here. And so when you do it on your phone, it'll give you some options, and one of them is to save to Pocket. And when you click on that or tap it, it will give you the same thing, page saved, and you can add a tag if you want to. You can also put it on Facebook. If you hit those three dots, it'll give you the choice to open it in Safari or open it in Pocket or open it, send it to Facebook if you have your two accounts linked. Also, some things, I'm sure you have figured this out already, but just in case, I don't want to assume anything. This is the reply button. So if you wanted to reply to that person, you would hit the reply and it would automatically pop up with their handle because you're addressing it basically to them. So if more than one person is mentioned in this article or in this tweet, then it would automatically pop up with those hashtags. Those handles. Obviously, you can retweet it, and you can also quote it. If you wanted to add your own little spin on it, you could, hang on, let me go back to something that I haven't retweeted already. And there's the Pocket thing for the computer. Once you've installed the little extension, if I wanted to save the tweet, I would just hit that Save to Pocket right there. So let's say I wanted to retweet this. I can do this and I can add a comment. If I wanted to say, hey, kinder teachers, this is a great thing to watch or something like that, it would have that tweet and then it would include the original underneath it. Also, if you want to mention someone in your tweet or you want them to notice this tweet, you would basically tag them in it, and that is what he is doing. He's saying, I created this podcast of Kids Deserve It with, and he put her handle there so that it's basically like tagging somebody on Facebook. You can also search for people either by their handles or just by their names. If you want to search, let's say I wanted to search Natalie, I would just start typing her name and then it would pop up and I could then click on it and follow her. So that's great if you want to start following like authors for your class or things like that. And when you are posting in HiwiPD, you can be as simple as just posting the picture of your book. That is all we are asking, and then to also include the hashtags Book a Day and HiwiPD. But if you want to mention something that you want to remember for later, if it's a book that you might use in class or a great read aloud, or you want to tell us a little bit about it, that is fine too. But really what we want you to do is just get started familiarizing yourself with Twitter and how it works, and read some of the articles that you see, start following people, and we will give you more information in very small doses as the summer goes on. So 8 more days, we can do it, and have a wonderful last few days.